Hello and welcome to Mastering Microsoft Excel video series. This is video number 28. In this video, we are going to talk about ranking formulas in Excel. The first thing we have to understand is it necessary to rank values in our data? There are situations which will arise where you have to provide a rating for a performance appraisals or a weightage for a values. So whenever you come under such instances, the ranking formulas in Excel can help you a lot. So let's go ahead, get into the Excel screen and let's try to see what are the options available for us when you want to rank values. So the file we're going to use for this particular video is this one. So where you can see I have listed down the sales values provided by the sales representatives. Now I want to rank based on their sales value. There is a situation we're going to take here is couple of people are done the same sales. So how does the ranking will work on those situations? So first of all, we need to understand what are the options available for me in Excel when it comes to ranking. The three common formulas which we have when it comes to ranking is the rank formula, the rank.EQ, the rank.AVG. Out of these three, the rank and the rank.EQ both works in the same way. There is no much difference. So let's go ahead and find out how this is going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and write this formula. In meantime, I'll just adjust this camera so you guys can view it pretty comfortably. All right, here we go. So I'm going to write rank formula, open bracket, the first input number reference to which value would you like to rank. This is the value I want to rank, comma. So out of which values you want to rank this particular value. So out of these set of values. So I'm going to go ahead and select them. And I'm going to make them absolute reference because we're going to copy paste this formula or drag this formula. So I want to keep the reference array as a constant one. Comma. Now it's asking how would you like to rank the values based on descending or ascending, meaning do you want to give the first rank for the highest value or for the lowest value? If you want to give the first rank for the highest value, then you should go for descending. If you want to give the rank 1 for the lowest value, then you have to go for ascending. So obviously here I'm going to go for descending because the highest value should take the rank number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put 0 and close the braces, hit the enter. So that's second rank because that seems to be a value which is greater than that. So let's go ahead and drag this formula and let's see what is the rank provided by the formula. So the formula is rank formula which we have used in. And look at the way it has given the rank. The highest value takes the rank 1 and the next one takes the rank 2 accordingly. But when it gets a duplicate, and this is what happens, you get the fourth rank for 2 values and the fifth rank will be discarded or skipped and the next value, following value will take the sixth rank. Now, this is one of the issue which we face in this formula. But sometimes some places this is perfectly fine, in some places this is not okay. So let's see what rank.EQ does. All right, so let's go ahead and type rank.EQ. Same, which value would you love to rank against which reference, and make sure it's absolute, comma, then the highest value should take the first rank. So descending is the choice I'm going for. Hit the enter. Let's go ahead and drag the formula. It seems to be the same way how the rank formula performed. So the rank or the rank.EQ, there is no much difference. So ideally you can use any one because both behaves in the same way. Let us see how rank.AVG. AVG, when you see, that means it's going to do something related to average. So let's find out how this formula works. So let's go ahead and type equal to rank.avg. Which value would you love to rank, comma, against which reference, make it absolute, comma, descending, close the bracket, hit the enter. Well, the first one seems to be okay, but the challenge is when we have the repeated values. All right. Oh, where we got 4, right now we're getting 4.5. And watch this. It's as usual the sixth rank. So how does the rank.avg works? Basically, when it finds a duplicate in the value, so this is the fourth rank and this is the fifth rank. So 2 times the value is occurring in the fourth and the fifth place. So 4 plus 5 divided by the number of times the value is repeated. So 4 plus 5, which is 9, and divided by 2, which is 4.5, and that's the rank which is allotted. For example, if this value 1,10,000 is going to get repeated thrice, then watch it. Fourth rank is 1,10,000, fifth rank is 1,10,000, sixth rank is 1,10,000. So 4 plus 5 plus 6, which is 15, divided by the number of times the value is occurring, which is 3, and the rank will become 5. So watch it. When I duplicate that value, we got 5. So that's how rank.avg works. But here also we have the same issue. When the value is repeated, we get average, but we are not getting the next rank. The next rank is being skipped. Now, what is the way to get the repeated rank, but at the same time the next rank should not be skipped? If you want to have such a ranking system, you can achieve that by using SUMPRODUCT along with the COUNTIF, and this is going to be an array formula. So you might have to use Control Shift and Enter keys in order to make this formula to work if you do not have Microsoft 365 version or 2021 version. But if you have 365 or 2021 version, you can write this formula right away in the way I'm going to show you right now. So let's go ahead and see how do we get the ranks without skipping the next rank. So let's go ahead and show you how to write this formula. Equal to SUMPRODUCT. The first input of this is you want to check your values, how many of them. So I'm going to make it constant. Let me finish this formula and then take you through what we are literally trying to achieve here. So the first part we are writing, we want to check each value against the entire array and find out whether it is greater than the value or not. So literally this part of the formula what I've written, what it will do is take the C5 value, it will check whether it is greater than this value, the first one. If yes, it will give you true. Then it will check the second one. If yes, it will give you true, or it will give you false. So this bracket where we have the reference and the value will comprise true and false, which you can see here. When you keep the mouse over it, it will show you that the true and false is going to be the answer of that. Okay, so now let's go to the next part of this formula, where what I'm going to do is this true and false logically in computer world is 1 and 0, right? So I would love to divide this by the number of times the value is repeated in the array. So COUNTIF, I'm going to count in this array. I'm going to make it constant, comma, count how many times each and every value is repeated. And that is something I want to count. So the true and false, which is 1 and 0, will be divided by the respective count of these values. And finally, I'm going to add the result of the sum product with 1. Okay, in order to achieve that non-skipping of the rank, that 1 plays the crucial role. Okay, you will see why. So when I hit enter, now watch it, we got the answer. We're gonna just scroll it down right now, but this time we got the 4th rank twice, but we did not skip the 5th rank. The next appropriate value took the 5th rank accordingly. So let me show you how it worked basically. So let's take the 98,000 in this case, and I'm going to break that down for you in this particular part. Now see, the first part of the sum, let me hide these columns so you guys can see much comfortably what we are trying to understand here. So it takes 98,000. Example, I'm going to show you how this 5 came in. So it took the 98,000. First it is checking whether 98,000, this value is greater than 98,000. Yes, so true, we got it. 1,50,000 is greater than 98,000. Yes, so we got true. So each value is checked against 98,000, whether it is true or false. The return of the values are here. Okay, so only the last value you will get false. 98,000 is not greater than 98,000, so you got the false here. Then divided by, we need the count. So it is checking, okay, this value is occurring how many times in the total reference. So it is occurring only once. 1,50,000, how many times it is occurring? Only once. So you got 1. And 1,10,000 occurring how many times in this reference? Twice. So you got 2. So likewise, each value occurrence is checked. Now, this true and false are turned into 1 and zeros and divided by the respective count numbers. So 1, the first true is 1 divided by the count 1 plus then the next true, which is 1 divided by the next one. So this the equation, the expression here is explaining what is happening inside the formula. So ideally what's going to happen is the sum product expression will land up something like this: 1 plus 1 plus 0.5, which is 2.5, 3.5, 4. So 4 is the result of sum product. If I do not put that plus 1, I would have got the 4 again here. So that plus 1 is to manage getting the next immediate rank in the array. So we got that plus 1, so which is 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is the magical formula which gets you the rank properly allocated without skipping the next immediate rank. At the same time, the ranks are repeated for the duplicated values as well. Okay, so I hope you got the 3 formulas, the concept, how they are working, the normal formulas which are provided by the Excel for the ranking, the rank and rank EQ, no much difference, but rank.average is nothing but the positions divided by the occurrences, and that is the decimal value which you see. But if you do not want to skip the next rank, you definitely have to do a customized formula writing, which is sum product divided by the COUNTIF. And that's how you reach the proper ranking for the values. Alright, then we'll catch up next time with another interesting input in the same way. Until then, take care of yourself. Signing off, Hariharan.